Hey, welcome to the Citrus County Chronicle, where we're sitting down with those candidates that you're going to see on your primary ballot. And with me today, I have Maureen Mo Baird, who's running for Supervisor of Elections. She is our incumbent Supervisor of Elections, and we're going to chat with her. But I want to pause here, too, and just remind folks that this primary season, every primary season is important, right? But this primary season is particularly important because so many of those races that are on your ballot are going to be decided in the primary. We're going to talk about that in a second, but let's start with Maureen. Maureen, Mo, why are you here? Why are you running? Tell us about you, your candidacy, that sort of thing.
Well, thank you, John. Thanks for the opportunity to be here and to talk about my candidacy. The Supervisor of Elections and elections in general are just so important to me. They're important for our democracy. They're important for our county, for our state to have great and transparent and honest elections. And I'm here to provide that for the candidates and for our community and for our voters.
Very good, very good. And so tell us about your background. Tell us about your professional background and how it kind of weaves its way into the office you're seeking right now.
Okay, I'll do that. When I was about 21, they needed an election worker, poll worker in Istichata, and I was a poll worker the first time. And that was my first introduction to elections. And from there, I became a part-time worker at the elections office. And then I went full-time in 1985, and I worked for Wilma Anderson for...
Wilma Anderson.
Wilma.
That's a name that some folks will remember, right?
That's right, that's right. And I worked for Wilma for approximately, I think about 11 years. And then Susan was voted in office, and I worked with Susan for the next 20-something years. And so when Susan decided to retire, I decided to run. And so I've been in office for a little over 3 years now, and I'm running again. And through my whole tenure with Susan and Wilma, I have taken many elections classes. I am a certified election administrator, both state and nationally. And we went and got these certifications because this is what teaches you about elections and the importance of elections and how to run safe and secure elections.
Very good. So what is that one thing that you really want voters to know about you, your candidacy, or why voting for you is really important? What's that one thing that you really bring to the table? There's a whole broad swath of things, I'm sure, but what's that one thing?
I think the one thing, John, is experience. I have so much experience in elections. I have managed over 85 elections right here in Citrus County. And as a supervisor of elections, I've managed 3 state, local, and federal elections with my staff and I. I have over 375 election workers, 10 full-time workers, and 30 part-time workers. Wow. I have more employees than any constitutional in the county.
I did not know that.
Yeah, see? And so we stay in the training mode. We constantly stay in the training mode, and we're constantly training and constantly hiring people who want to work at the polls election day. And so that's really important as well.
Very good, very good. So, Mo, thank you for that. And I want to remind folks to this election season that Maureen Mo Baird is running to retain her position as the incumbent Supervisor of Elections. But Mo, I couldn't let this opportunity go by without chatting with you about the primaries. I alluded to it earlier, primaries are important. This primary is critically important. Tell us why.
Okay, well, in most primaries, only about 35% at the most of people and voters get out and vote. Well, the importance of this is that we have 5 universal primary contests on the ballot. That means that these races will be decided in the primary. So if you don't vote in the primary on August the 20th, you will not get a voice for the people who are voted into office for the next 4 years. Everybody has a ballot. There's a nonpartisan ballot, a Democratic ballot, and a Republican ballot. So please take this opportunity to get out and vote on August 20th. We have early voting for 2 weeks before the election, and we also have vote by mail.
Very good. Again, Mo, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it.
All right.